Okay, so we're gonna make a quick video about our, progress for vlogging in Japan. I guess we sort of failed in this regard because we've been not really doing it. And I guess I want to explain my reasoning and just what I've learned from trying to do it and not succeeding. But right now we're at Mall, or the Aeon Mall in Kitaoji Station, and it's pretty nice. So I just wanted to do the vlog here while we wait around before we do the next thing. But basically, recently we've kind of learned that whenever we go out and hang out with different people, just like my friends or anyone else, where we're socializing, we basically don't vlog. Like, we just don't think about it that much, even if we're visiting a nice place or just filming, even when we're filming. Like, for instance, Tottori, that was like one of my favorite places so far. It's like a desert in Japan, very, very small desert, but it looks really cool and it's a great experience. I didn't film there, or I didn't like vlog there. I recorded B-roll, which I guess if I talk over it, it's basically like a vlog. But I didn't exactly do what I thought I would do, which is basically talk to the camera like this, like where I am in front of the camera, speaking my thoughts, showing myself in the place. I do that with photos. I generally take photos of myself like exploring a place with my friends and post them in my Instagram for memories, but I don't actually like do this very often in new places, especially when I'm with other people. If I'm by myself, I feel like it's much easier. But generally with other people, like some people don't like being recorded as much. Some people say they're okay with it, but you can tell that they're uncomfortable sometimes because they're not used to it. And I rather just like live the experience rather than film it, because it definitely is different when you're filming yourself or filming yourself with other people. I'm very, very used to it at this point. Like, I can get more used to it for sure. Like, I still, like I said in the beginning of this trip to Japan, I still am kind of shy when I see people around me. Right here is kind of like an emptier spot. That's why it's much easier to do it. But generally, I don't like being in a crowd while doing this. I don't like the attention, I guess. But I'm okay with doing it like in generally less public areas, like less crowded areas. Technically I'm in public right now, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing this, is because every day or most days so far in this trip I've met up with friends that I have met in my either language school or the share houses I lived in during my 5 month, or I guess 130-ish days in Japan. So that's what's been going on, just catching up with them. It's been really good and nice just to see them and catch up with them. I feel like it's a surreal experience in a way, because a lot of them, they've been here for a while now, almost a year. My language school friends especially, and it's cool to hear that some of them are done with class, like they're still in it, but they're like done, like they're checked out for Japanese language school. And some of them are like more like they're still enjoying it, which is good. So there's definitely, there's some fun stories that they've told me and recommendations on places that they've seen, and it's good to see them and good to catch up with them. I feel like it's been really great doing that during this trip, and just being here in Japan while also trying to, I guess, continue my own projects has also been really challenging. I stated that as a challenge before, but I just haven't really been able to successfully do it, I guess. It's been really, really difficult balancing being here, going to places, seeing things, catching up with people. I feel like when I'm social, I'm also spending my energy towards that versus my projects. That's why in California, at least for the past like 2 months before the trip, I was able to like focus in a lot and get a lot done. But here I've been kind of distracted, even by like entertainment and stuff. I've been actually not really following that very well, because ever since the elections, the US elections for America, I've been trying to actually inform myself a bit more, because I feel like I've been out of it for so long. And as a Californian, I don't know, the results weren't shocking at all, to be honest, but I just felt like I was kind of out of touch and I needed to check out what's been going on, because it is important, and I do feel like it's a good idea to try at least to know things and not just check out. So that's kind of what I've been up to, and I've definitely been learning a lot, but at the same time it's like I know some of this is going too much. Like I'm kind of getting myself too distracted by the stuff I've been looking up and researching, like what people are concerned about, the political issues and all that stuff. I'm generally a pretty political neutral person in general, so it's not something I have found myself doing very often at all in the past. So that's also been something that has kept my brain a little bit occupied, and that's why I haven't been making as much progress or editing or doing the things I feel like I should be doing, because I have been distracted basically. And it's unfortunate, you know, sometimes you stumble and fall and you're not able to get back up until you get that break. Right now I'm kind of like doing a lot. I'm gonna make like a USJ review, Universal Studios Japan review, because that was really fun. That was yesterday, all day, really tiring, as well as a really fun, it was a fun day though. Like I really enjoyed it, but there's been so many activities and it's great. I very much enjoy it. It's like a nice break from being just at my home, doing my freelance work, doing YouTube, and just being mostly, I mean, I go out and see friends, so I'm fine, but for the most part, it is kind of, yeah, it's a bit lonely at times, not too lonely, like it's very manageable for me, like I'm fine with it, but I do feel like I need this in my life as well, just like going out and feeling and experiencing new things, especially in a place that I really love, like Japan. But yeah, so far we haven't made too much progress with the audiobook that we're planning on making, but it is a start in general. I've been paying a lot of attention to whenever I interact with like customer service people, just like listening to the words they use, oftentimes with my girlfriend there as well, so she can actually help me understand what they just said, because sometimes it's just way too fast. So yeah, whenever we're together and that happens, like I ask her to like repeat what they said, and then I record it. So then I basically should be able to organize all of that and create a good audiobook that can help with the very common phrases that you come across while like ordering food at a restaurant, at a konbini, or just a lot of different things, like theme park stuff as well now. But I've been mainly collecting, and I feel like I haven't really been doing it to the best of my ability. Like I feel like if I have my full capacity that I do in California, I would be so much further in this project, but it is at least something. And I'm not doing nothing regarding it. And I am here enjoying my time and seeing my friends, like I said, so that's really good. But overall, that's the reason why I haven't been really keeping up with these vlogs. I've been, like I said, only with my iPhone 16 Pro at a certain point. So another reason for me to record these is just to test out like the camera and see how good it is. But yeah, let's just test out some zoom features, I guess. But yeah, right now I'm not using the Blackmagic one because you can't do this with the Blackmagic one, but I am recording in ProRes Log. So that's just something to note. Let's see if I can see those lights, because they actually look really nice. Like I really like the small a lot. You can see quite far with the 5 times, but it just isn't as good in low light, unfortunately. But from my eyes, it doesn't look bad. I'll have to see how it looks in the editing program, but that's another reason why we have been out here, is just like testing out this phone, and so far I'm actually pretty happy with it. I mean, you know, it's just like carrying a phone. I don't have to carry my camera, and it's easy to whip out, but honestly the Blackmagic app to me has had some performance issues. I feel like every time I open it, there's always some glitchiness that happens that frustrates me. I don't know, maybe I looked up all the tutorials on how to do it and how to optimize it, but I guess that's not enough. I guess the app itself with the newest iOS just is buggy. Hopefully it gets better. But yeah, this is just the iPhone 16 Pro, and it looks pretty solid to me. I like it a lot. And I think in the future, like whenever we go to nice places, since, you know, photography is just something I do for fun. It isn't like my profession, so it's not like I need to bring my Sony a7 IV everywhere. But if I do live here long term, obviously I'm gonna bring it just to have it. But this reassures me. I mean, I can't come to any conclusions yet. I have to check how it looks in the editing and like the final results. But so far I've been enjoying the experience of recording. But yeah, there's also been this thing about like recording, I guess, vertical videos, because there was a point where I recorded a lot of vertical videos because I felt like shorts were more efficient to create rather than these. But I don't know. I sort of am going back and forth between it. I kind of like long form content a lot more. Like I can just talk to the camera and it's less editing, and it's more just, to me it feels more authentic, just because it's like I don't have to like do too much editing. That's basically it, honestly. It's just the editing. But yeah, and I just like talking in general, just talking out loud because it feels nice. But yeah, I'm probably not moving around too much because I just in general don't like filming other people. From a distance, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know if that's something I need to get over because yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, because at one point I watched Veritasium a good amount, like 3 years ago. And when I was watching his videos, he had a second channel where he just walked around and talked to the camera. And I always thought that was like such a fun or cool idea, like just a nice place where he just held like a selfie stick and recorded himself. And you know, a lot of people were seen in his videos, like in public, of course. So it's not like a bad thing, right? Because he's just focused on talking to the camera, not like trying to capture other people or something. But I still have this shyness where I'm just like, I guess I feel like other people might not like it, so I don't want to do it. But I don't know. It's something that I'll figure out eventually. But yeah, I think for now, doing what I'm doing, like recording myself occasionally, is fine. Whenever I visit a nice place or just want to, speak my thoughts, that's what I'll do for now. And I don't think I need to do it every single time. Yeah, I'll see how I feel. But when I'm with my friends, I generally just don't do it because, yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like it's gonna ruin a dynamic of the interaction if I just pop out my camera or my phone and start recording us constantly and recording the whole trip in a way that's a little unnatural, to be honest. Like, I can't imagine myself doing that unless I tell everyone and have an idea and like we all want to do the idea together. So in that circumstance, it's fine, but in a normal circumstance where I'm just like meeting with friends in a nice place for a catch up, like it feels strange to me that I would want to do this, because I'm with my friends and I'm focused on them and talking with them. I'm not like trying to create like a vlog with them. So yeah, unless it's the intent from the beginning, I don't think that's gonna be a thing for now. And most of my friends are not content creators, so yeah. But that's basically what I've learned from being here trying to do that. I feel like I don't mind just not doing it, although a part of me was like thinking it would be cool to. Yeah, a lot of mixed thoughts regarding it, to be honest. But that's just a quick update. I'm probably not going to upload these until I'm back in America because, quite frankly, I don't think I have the capacity or time to edit at all. Like even to connect the audio to the video, which is super easy. I just don't feel like I can do that right now. So, and I have to color grade this as well since it is log footage. So yeah, a lot to do. But in many ways, I'm kind of looking forward to going back to California just to get things going again. Like finish up the audiobook and do a lot of stuff that has been on my projects list for a while. That's the whole point of the Zero Entertainment Challenge. The whole point of me like really focusing up again is to get that stuff done. So until I do, like I feel like these are obviously just second priority. Like none of this really matters that much. It's just something I do for fun. But I think that's pretty much it in terms of all my thoughts right now. There is a lot to do and let's just get it done. But for now, just a couple more days in Japan. Just like gonna try my best to enjoy it and then we'll head back and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.